Welcome to the show.
This is The Adults Are Talking, and today we're talking about Stranger Things, sort of.
Oh, okay.
Strange things to some. By the way, it's good to be back after a couple weeks of vacation. Hope everyone's been doing well, enjoying this hot summer.
The heat is on.
And the heat is on for Millie Bobby Brown.
Oh, okay.
She's catching a lot of heat because she adopted a baby girl or a young girl, a daughter, and people are upset.
Wow, does this just happen? She just made an adoption? Wow.
Yeah, recently she just did that, and people are upset.
Congratulations to them.
Yeah, congratulations. I think that's great. But a lot of people don't. They're upset with her.
Oh, my God.
Because they think she's too young to be starting a family. They are upset at her parents. They are upset at people in her inner circle for not stopping her from becoming an adult too soon. She's 21, folks. People are saying she got married at 20 and then adopted a kid at 21. What's going on? This is insane. Excuse her for trying to enjoy the true joys in life.
Yeah.
And not just party in Ibiza for her TikTok audience.
Right. Well, we have this strange thing where people think that you need to, I don't know, date and then live together and string it along for years and years.
Like
and then,
we did?
No. Yeah. But it's you don't need to do all that. You should know within a year whether you want to marry the person or not. They'd been together for a while.
For the record, we're not saying go and get married with someone in a year. But if that's what you're feeling.
Yeah. I mean, what's the point of it's fine.
Right.
She's an adult and he's an adult. They've been together for a while. It's up to them, their decisions, not their parents.
Yeah. Becoming an adult, first of all, in this country, they don't consider you an adult until you're 18. I get that.
Yeah.
But then, adulthood is being pushed into 30s. You're not really an adult until you're 30 because all your 20s are meant to be partying
and then working on your career. Yeah.
And so anything that happens in your 20s or even in your late teens, oh my gosh, the horror. Starting a family at that age?
Yeah. Well, she already has had a career established. She has, and same with him. They already have careers established, so they don't have to worry about that. Yeah, they're young, but there's something to be said for young parents when they want this and plan this, that they have a lot more endurance. I'm going to be an old grandparent if that happens for me. I mean, I'm an older parent, and it's exhausting.
Yeah, I mean, it's not exactly ideal to be starting a family in your mid to late 30s.
Yeah, no, it is not.
It's like you said, it's going to make you really old grandparents and really old parents.
Yeah. And
you need, like you said, the energy to be doing all that. Now, we've seen interviews with her, and she talks about how she enjoys cooking and entertaining and doing kind of just regular traditional stuff with her husband.
Yeah, she's even said she's kind of somewhat trad wife.
Right. So this makes sense that they would want to move on to this stage in their lives.
Yeah, they don't have money holding them back either. So it's if you feel the other thing people don't realize too, I think older people, older couples, particularly women, is part of motherhood is losing babies, miscarriages. It's common. It's very more common than you think.
Right.
And sometimes it takes a long time to get that first kid, or, when you want to have more, in our case, we had a lot of trouble getting a second kid, and it just never happened for us. And then we weren't able to, we just didn't think about adoption at that time. But I mean, that's just the reality. So the benefit of being younger is you have that time to, go through that and sort that out. When you're older, it's okay, well, I don't have time anymore. Time has run out. Eggs have gone dry.
Yeah, I mean, this is the right time to be starting a family in your early 20s
That's the way it
mid
used to be.
It used to be even younger.
Yeah.
But we've made it such a taboo to start a family in your 20s,
Yeah.
to have a traditional family. You don't need a partner to have a child. Just, have your own child, get inseminated, adopt.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm sure that's fine for some people who want to go that road,
Yeah.
but that's not ideal.
Yeah.
Okay. And another thing, she's getting a lot of hate from the people who always say, do what you want, do whatever makes you happy.
Right.
Well, I want to start a family in my 20s. Oh, the horror.
Yeah.
You're being abused. You're being brainwashed.
Right. She's being very responsible about it. And I don't think this was like a last minute decision. They put some thought into it. I mean,
they've had, from the interviews we've seen, they've had pets.
Yeah, lots of pets.
They know how to care for live creatures. So,
well, I think when a couple, husband and wife, make the decision that they're ready to have children, then they're ready to have children, and they chose adoption.
And how ready do you need to be?
There's no such perfect circumstance anyway.
That's the thing. That's what trips us all up, is we have this idea of how ready we need to be.
Yeah.
And, then there's the reality of how it actually happens.
Yeah.
And we're so afraid to have any kind of adversity in life. But adversity is what builds character.
Yeah.
What makes us creative, to learn and to invent and innovate.
Yeah.
And so we have to not look for the perfect situation.
Yeah, and who are these people picking at her? I mean, the divorce rate is really high. What difference does it? She's got a better chance,
right?
Considering that she's married.
Yeah, she's had her crazy life.
Yeah.
And it probably did start a little sooner than other people.
Mm-hmm.
But, and some people just aren't into that crazy wild life. Yeah. They don't want to go and do all that partying. They've grown up in homes that they've enjoyed the home life. They enjoyed being around their family.
Yeah.
And they want to replicate that because that's what they consider happiness.
Yeah.
And some haven't, but that's what they want.
Right.
That's the thing, is that in life, there's always those two situations where you see something that you never had.
Yeah.
And so what are you going to do? Are you going to try to have it, or are you going to just repeat the process, repeat the curse?
Yeah. Yeah. Just make better choices. But I applaud them, and congratulations to her and her
Mazel tov. I don't know. She's not Jewish.
No, she's not Jewish. And that's the other thing. She's isn't she English? She's not American.
Right.
I mean, her husband is, but
they're allowed to adopt.
No, but I mean, they might have, in their culture, they might not be waiting till their late 30s to get married.
Yeah.
Either,
It's just the misery loves company. These lonely losers see someone find happiness and love and start a family, and meanwhile they're in their mother's basement, making TikTok videos for all 8 of their followers. Seething.
Hey, that's more than us.
Let's collab. Seething, gnashing their teeth because someone is actually making it happen for themselves.
It's so funny because, like, our grandparents, or even some parents from our generation, got married. Like, it's my great grandmother got married at 16.
Right.
And she had a very happy marriage, from what I heard. I have a friend who's 80, and she met her husband when she was 16, and they got married at, I think, 17. So he just died recently. So she spent her all of her adult life with this man, and happy marriage.
Yeah.
Kids and everything. Like, she has nothing to complain about. Like, it's like, there's a lot of people that are like that. It's just weird how a couple generations later, people are like, oh, that's just too young. No, you can't do that.
The horror. You mean you're not going to be stuck in a cubicle all through your 20s and most of your 30s?
You're not going to be out at the clubs.
How could you waste your life? How could you waste your life starting a beautiful family when you could be stuck in a cubicle for hours on end, working your way to middle management?
Oh, gosh. Exactly.
Pursuing the American dream, eating at fancy restaurants every other weekend. How dare you bring new life into this world, enjoy the glowing face of your partner and the smile of your new child when you could be filing mortgage documents, preparing mortgage documents.
That sounds awful familiar.
For $20.
Are you projecting? Oh, that's too funny.
So let us know what you think. Are you on Team Millie's club
The
side?
Bongiovi. She's a Bongiovi now, so Team
yeah.
Bongiovi.
Are you Team Bongiovi family? Or are you just another hater?
Yeah, haters gonna hate.
Either way, please like and subscribe.
And thanks for listening.